Hey everybody, thanks for listening or watching on the podcast. This is a short format episode podcast that you can listen to while you're doing your business on the pot. Or maybe it's the beginning of the year and you have to get your stuff together for tax season. So you're just going through expenses and miles and all the stuff that you just have to do. So while you slog through that, turn on an episode of On the Podcast and learn a little bit while you mindlessly scroll and find and dig. I'm Katie.
And I'm Liz. Hey, Katie.
Hey, Liz.
What are we talking about today?
Liz, recently I was at the Chris Crindle market, actually, so not really recently, a month ago, with my good friend Katie Buchan.
Was it during the day or in the evening?
No, in the evening. I've only ever gone during the evening.
I've gone all times of the day.
Anyway,
it was not a good setup
horrible.
this year.
It was horrible. Yeah, horrible. F-. Don't go. Don't do that. Sorry, Auraria.
City of Denver, don't put it on Auraria's campus. Don't put it on Tivoli Quad unless you actually use the whole quad.
Yeah.
Your issue was that you didn't use the freaking quad. There's all that space, and you crammed us all like cattle, wandering around looking at these vendors. It was freaking awful. Anyway.
There's this common occurrence when I hang out with Katie Buchan where she's like, let's go do something else. And this was, so we met at I think 6 or 7 at the Chris Crindle market. And then she was like, there's a concert after this.
Oh,
and
boy.
I was like, not happening, dude. And since college, I have denied Katie Buchan so many times because I'm like, I'm a grandma and I'm going home and I'm going to bed.
Did she end up going to the concert?
She did.
Wow.
She went by herself. I was so impressed. But
what was the concert?
Hometown for the Holidays, 93.3, not sponsored.
Yet.
But there's this reoccurring theme for me that I always call it a night, and she continues out. And I always thought that the early bird night owl thing was just like a behavioral thing. Turns out there's actual genetics behind this.
I believe that.
So I'm telling you about the night owl gene.
I believe that. I have a good friend who I grew up with whose dad probably had this gene. Mm-hmm. He couldn't sleep and he would just be up, all night. And so he'd go out. He'd just go out. 70-year-old man go out to concerts, downtown, whatever, by himself until 2 a.m. because he was just awake.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So researchers at the Rockefeller University discovered that a variant of the CRY1 gene slows the internal biological clock. Funnily enough, I started researching this and it reminded me of one of my very, very last previous episodes of Michel Siffre and his biological clock research. So anyway, go listen to it.
Go listen.
Go watch. But this CRY1 gene is the protein that helps regulate your body's 24-hour cycle. And then people with that night owl variant of the gene have a longer circadian cycle than most, and that's what makes them stay up longer. They usually have a 24.5-hour cycle, whereas most everybody else has a 24-hour cycle.
Siffre could have had that because he had 24.5-hour days.
He could have had that and maybe was forced into it by...
Yeah. Interesting.
Because
I was very much a night owl in my younger days.
Oh, but you've aged
100%. I'm too tired. When Nicole asked me to go to Potato Pirates, I was like, yeah, for sure. And then when we saw that the headliner was coming on at 10:15, I was like,
oh, 10:15.
Yeah, I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, I don't want to see headliners anymore. You better be the opening band.
Yeah, that's gross. So Liz, this mutation, the research showed might be present in as many as one of 75 people. And kind of a side note, sort of, kind of not really. The CDC estimated that between 50 and 70 million adults in the U.S. have a sleep or wakeful disorder.
Huh.
So, if you're one of them, you're not alone. And don't let your friends tell you that it's just your behavior, because it's biological.
We accept all on the podcast.
I think I'm more of like a midday sloth at this point. Getting up early doesn't bother me. You get up earlier than I do.
Sometimes. I've had a really hard time getting up early this winter. Normally I'm better about it, but like maybe I don't remember correctly. The sun isn't even coming up until after 7 a.m.
After 7, I know. Cody woke up, his alarm went off. I don't know at what point, but he was wandering around and about to leave, and it was 6:45, and I was like, it's still really dark outside.
I could have sworn that in the wintertime, the sun was at least coming up at 6:30, but my alarm will go off at 6:30, and I'm like, it is pitch black out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah. No, me neither.
So I've been having a difficult time waking up ever since the time change.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Stay
Not that I'm scared of the dark, but I'm just like, dark equals bed.
So a little bit more about the gene. It impacts people by delaying their 24-hour sleep-wake cycle, so it makes them more energetic long after people have fallen asleep. And they are self-categorized. They're often diagnosed with delayed sleep phase disorder, or DSPD. And most people with DSPD are forced to wake up with the rest of the world, which really can mess with their systems and actually make a lot of people sick and have diabetes and potential heart failure.
For sure.
Because they're staying up later and they're not getting enough sleep, and that can really mess with their symptoms, with their systems.
I've always thought about if I didn't really get up to work and do anything until, let's say, 9 or 10 in the morning, would I be up later? And I'm like, no. No.
Still bed by 9:30.
Yeah, and then I would just wake up, and then I would have several hours to myself before I started working.
That sounds lovely.
Right?
One researcher studying DSPD said their melatonin levels start to rise around 9 or 10, like normal people's, but people with this disorder, that doesn't happen until 2 or 3 in the morning.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Gross.
That would be awful.
I know. That just sounds horrible to me. I have a client that if we ever have a morning meeting, it isn't until 10.
I don't like 10 a.m. meetings. I prefer an 8:30, 9 a.m. meeting, if it's not going to be in person, like a phone call or whatever, because I want to get up, take my dog out, eat some breakfast, take care of business, and then have the rest of the morning to do other work stuff.
Yeah.
Breaking up my middle of my morning, no thank you. late afternoon meetings too drive me bonkers.
I hate late afternoon meetings.
I've got a 4 p.m. call on Thursday.
Gross.
I'm like, what? I'm like, technically I'm still on, but what? I should be wrapping up my day.
One other quick little fun fact about this. I was watching a segment to learn a little bit more about it. And this researcher woman, whatever, said that usually...
I hope someday I'm known as a researcher woman, whatever.
Technical term.
We are researcher women or whatever. Hell yeah.
That is us.
Hell yeah.
She said these people are usually bigger risk takers and often single.
Yeah.
I don't know how they could classify that, but...
Yeah. I got a number of friends who stay up late and they rally, and I maybe they have this gene. I don't know. I really don't know.
Who knows? I think
I couldn't do it.
If you're this late in if you're this late into life and you're still staying out, like, I think you might have that gene.
Yeah, I got a buddy who is 40 years old. He will be out, he will rally, he will go hard, and then he wakes up in the morning, takes care of business, and like his girlfriend will have left whatever they're doing like hours before, like 6 hours before, and he comes home. I'm like, I don't know how she puts up with that.
Oh yeah, no, that would bother me.
I'd be like, this is perfectly fine, but you're sleeping in that other room.
Yeah, don't wake me up.
Yeah. Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah, I do think I know some of these people.
I definitely know some. I think one of them, in fact, gave me this episode idea.
Yeah, and all of you listener watchers probably know some too, and if you don't, I'd say just go out into a city late at night, see those people that are too old to be out and about. Those are those people. Or they are lost and need you to call authorities to find them, get them home. Well, thanks, Katie.
You're welcome.
What's that inside my body?
Either the early bird or the night owl or the midday sloth.
Yeah, somewhere in between.
Also a little bit of knowledge.
All right.
Okay, see you next time.
Bye, Oreo.